Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace and I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Alright you guys, I am going live on my Facebook page on Saturday for Halloween. I will be doing a Taurus full moon reading, and I will be charging $9.99. You'll be able to come in and ask questions and have questions answered. Anyway, I hope you guys will take a minute to come on over and check that out. All right, you guys, so we are doing the love reading right now, and it has started out, this card has come out twice. I've tried to put it back in, Chaos and Conflict, the number 33, and I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning to that here in a minute, okay? So their love life for October 29th, whose love life am I tapped into, Spirit? Please show me their love life. That is way too many cards. Let's try that again, because they have no problem coming back out if they want to. See, I just saw this at the bottom of the deck, and it really wanted to show itself. So by the book, Spirit, please show me their love life. All that glitters isn't gold. Oh my God, we just got this in the last reading. Okay, so this is why. Why is this happening to me? Why are these things, standing in the way? Why am I not lucky in love? I'm hearing, why am I not lucky in love? Maybe everybody in my past has had love, but, maybe it's because you're trying to do everything the traditional way. Maybe it's because you're trying to go by your old traditions and by the book of the way things used to be in the past. And maybe for some of you, your old traditions don't work anymore. Traditional lifestyle doesn't work anymore. Shit, if it did, you know what? As soon as people met each other in the past, they didn't even court. They just got married. Like, hey, I choose you. That's how it is. Times have evolved, and now it's like people don't even fucking date anymore because they're so conflicted because of shit that happened in the past that they can't even see, because they're so afraid that not all that glitters is gold, and they're always wanting to wear a fucking mask. Take off your mask, okay? Why? It's because you are constantly always trying to go towards the traditions that really rewrite your damn book. It's time for, you're trying to do like your family has done before you. It doesn't work that way. So we have the numbers 31, 33, 11, and 16, okay? So I want to look in the book. Let's see why the why is here when it comes to relationships. Why? Why? We are always asking why. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And why did I say that? And spend time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Okay? Why is this causing me so much chaos and conflict? And I feel, maybe the chaos and conflict came from the past. Obviously it's still coloring your energy because it wouldn't be here on the table if it wasn't. So it's not something that is not irrelevant. It's something that is very relevant to the way that you are. And it's almost like, you constantly keep yourself because, elephants don't forget the past. Elephants don't forget their past lives either. They'll walk for days, miles, years. They don't give a shit. They never stop until they get back to where they come from. So I feel like, maybe this is a past life issue that you guys are needing to overcome. And I feel like for some of you, maybe this person is trying to change you into something that you're not. And because they're afraid of what their family might think. And I think that maybe that's the why for some of you. Why is because they're afraid of what their family will think of you, and that's why you guys can't be together. Number 33. Okay. So, stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use this time constructively, okay? So instead of using this time of like beating yourself up or blaming other people for your unfortunate circumstances as to maybe why you're still single or why you can't, tend to ground a relationship. Maybe, maybe it's like when it's talking about your value system, this is all about values. For some of you, you stay in a relationship because the money's there. You'll stay in this family dynamic and it causes a lot of chaos and conflict. Oh, but it pays the bills and it's cheaper to keep her. I know a lot of friends, who have tried that one. And guess what? That's where you end up losing your job and your pension and everything else. And then you end up left with nothing. And I'll be honest with you, it's a shitty feeling at the end because the whole reason why you were staying has now been taken away and you have no other reason to stay now. So relationship message when it comes to this one, by the book. Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want them to. Your connection will deepen as a result, So learning about this other person and learning about what, how they are instead of, again, trying to mold them into something that they're not. So the number 16, all that glitters isn't gold. No, it's not. Again, it's like the last reading I just did, so I think it was a lot. God, I've done so many freaking readings. It's not even funny. But, I talk about it all the time, with the Lovers card. It's like, this person, she's skinny, she's pretty, she's this, she's that, she, maybe comes from a really good family, but then you get together with her and all of a sudden she's got more chaos, more drama, more conflict, more bullshit, more whatever. And it's like, not all that glitters is gold, does it? Maybe the person that was actually in love with you may have been a little bit bigger. Maybe she's not as gorgeous as the one that you went for, but this person isn't going to cheat on you. They're not going to lie to you. They have stability. They do really good for themselves. And the fact that the two of you end up getting together, the universe ends up giving you guys that prosperity in the first place. But the problem is you're like, why doesn't this other person like me? And why does this other person have? Who gives a shit? That person is just not meant for you. So go towards the one who actually, you can get to know and actually probably fall in love with if you got to know the person. Again, not all that glitters is gold. I see this one happen all the fucking time. It's so crazy to me. And then they sit around wondering, how they ended up losing their bank account. Well, she stole it from you because you thought she was pretty. Sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times we don't even see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour. See what I'm talking about? That seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of the person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. What's authentic? That's what we're trying to get back to is authenticity. And anything that is not authentic isn't going to feel good. It's going to bring in like this internal conflict of like, what am I missing here? Like, what is it that I am needing to learn? Look at all those question marks. You see those? Here's one. Here's one. Question marks. There needs to be a transformation of the situation, but I feel like, maybe there's an answer in a book somewhere that you read, or there's a passage in a book that you read. This has something to do with a book that from the past that maybe you received. It was gifted. There's something here, and it's saying like, go back to that. Go back to that. That's what elephants do. Don't go back to the chaos and the drama of the past, for those of you who are dealing with a Mercury retrograde relationship and somebody who treated you like shit in the past, and I feel like that's what a lot of this is. for some of you is, and my nose is starting to itch, this is someone trying to come back from the past, and you're trying to ask yourself, like, or you're wanting this person back from the past. Why did this person leave me in the first place? Or maybe you need to ask that question. Why did this person leave in the first place? Or why did I walk away from this person in the first place? And if it's because this person was toxic and bullshit, all kinds of shit going on, always bitching, always complaining, didn't give you your freedom, any of that kind of stuff. Maybe, didn't, if a person won't share their money with you, they're not going to share their time with you, their energy with you, or they're going to share shit with you, okay? Because money is an exchange of energy. And if this person is always frugal, they're not going to be, they're going to be frugal with the time that they spend with you, hence ghosting. And that's what brings up a lot of the chaos. And I have a bird trying to fly in my window. So pay attention to the birds, you guys. Those are angel messages. And the fact that we have wings on this book, it's all about communications. So I feel like you need to ask yourself, why did this person leave in the first place? And then really ask yourself if that's something that you want to come back into. Maybe, especially with Mercury in retrograde, people come in and they show you this whole side of themselves of like, yeah, I've healed and everything's great. And, I'm not going to cheat on you anymore because third-party relationships, right? I'm not going to, I've gotten rid of this other person. Wait till after Mercury comes out of retrograde and see what happens. All that glitters isn't gold. So you have to be really mindful about where you stand, and you have to be really mindful about why this person left in the first place. If this person left you for another person, chances are they're probably going to leave you for another person again, especially if they're coming back during a Mercury retrograde. Think about that, okay? If this person just left and it was, and it was cordial and it was because, it was irreconcilable differences and they needed to go out and learn something about themselves and really analyze, and maybe they thought the grass is greener on the other side. A lot of people do that. Oh, I'm just going to delve into my work and stick around and, my family needs me right now. I can understand those things. I can understand those things. But if this person has like a family legacy, they have family money, they don't want to share it with you, and if this person's wanting a prenup, then it's all about the money and it's never about you anyway, and it's not about the love. So again, that's going to cause, sadness, regret, all right? So heartache, there you go. There's that third party relationship that I was talking about, so there's the chaos and conflict, the sadness, the regret, the hurt, the pain, the swords is you getting the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, but also taking that sword and cutting out what no longer serves a purpose. And maybe, that's the challenge, is this person's needing to cut off a third party. It does not have to be romantic. It can be friendship, a friendship group even, they're telling him or her, stay single, he's a bad person, when actually you're a really good fucking person. Maybe they need to cut off a friendship group, Maybe that's the why, These people are trying to keep you out. Yeah, walking away. Five of Swords. If you look at the Five of Swords in the original Rider-Waite, you can see it's like where they put their swords down. They're like, fuck it, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm out of here. I'm done. You don't even, and he doesn't even feel like a victor. He just has all these swords now, and he's like looking around, going, well, shit. I won, but I didn't win anything. You didn't win anything. Everybody just walked away. Nobody wins in that scenario, okay? So yeah, look, he's in the reverse and he was smug. He got cocky, and that's why people walked away from him in the past. And it was this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she walked away because there was a third party here and he was being all kinds of defensive. He knew he was sexy. He knew he was hot. He knew that, and I'm saying him because he's in the reverse and she's in the upright. Switch it, flip it, however you will. I don't care, okay? So there has been no communication between the two of you, and I feel like it's been for a very long time. But I do want to say that somebody, again, from the past, you better make sure that this guy is not still the same person as he was in the past. I'm hoping he shows up in the future as, in the upright, so... because he did. He got cocky. He got smug. So you guys, if there is someone here who has, I feel, oh my God, look, the overall energy, King of Cups. So in the past, I was hoping that would happen. So now you've got the King of Cups and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. and you have the King of Wands. So I feel like in the past, now whether this is the same person or a different person, oh my God, underneath that King of Cups is the King. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go, guys. So I feel like this is the same aspect of one person, although it could be multiple people. So for some of you, you could definitely have a choice. I feel like there's been no communication between the two of you guys. In the past, this person was extremely cocky. He was probably screwing around with multiple people. The fact that he's the King of Wands, this person did cheat on you, okay? Whoever I'm tapping into, this person did cheat on you. There was a third party. There's more than just one person. And the Queen of Pentacles said, you know what? I want stability. I want stability in this relationship. And I feel like with that said, the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of emotion, a lot of love for you. So I feel like maybe this person, you know, because in the past they were in their distorted energy and they weren't feeling very good about themselves. They didn't love themselves enough. That's why they did what they did, and they were seeking it outside of this relationship because, again, they I'm just going to say it, you know, they didn't know any better. I mean, obviously common sense isn't free. Okay. And maybe they need to pick up a book on common sense, that you don't go out and cheat on people and you don't hurt innocent people, because the Queen of Pentacles, no matter what, she's innocent. She showed up in the upright, you know, and so I feel like there is definitely something here about bridging the gap. I do feel like there is communication right now, you guys, that is also, it's turned upside down on its head. I feel like, you know, this King of Cups is definitely wanting stability, and I feel like um, he is now in his masculine emotional energy, and I think that in the past he didn't know what he wanted, and now he's finding out that, oh my God, I'm actually in love, you know, and I actually, you know, have these emotions that I've been hiding from within. And I think that there was a very painful ending for this King of Cups here. But I do want to say that you are the creator of your reality, and whatever happened in the past, it was for you to learn a valuable lesson. So whatever that means for you guys. I feel like this, you know, this masculine here, you know, he went after something that he went back towards the past thinking that that was something that was going to be better for him. He probably went back to an ex, you know, and I'll be honest with you, that didn't work out. And so for some of you feminines, you're going to, or masculine, whatever, you know, this person is going to come back in, and I have a feeling for some of you, you're definitely going to turn this person down is what I'm seeing. I feel like you want structure and stability in relationship, and I just feel like there's a lot of water under the bridge, and there was a lot of hurt and pain, and I feel like if this person isn't willing to come in and communicate with you about what had happened in the past, I really do feel like for some of you, I think that the test and the lesson is for you to cut this off and say no thank you. Whoever I'm tapping into right now, I feel like this is a no thank you scenario, hands down. And I feel like when you do, it's going to bring you somebody who is wanting more of a stable relationship. For some of you, this person is definitely wanting a sugar mama, and that's what they're seeing you as. They're seeing you as somebody who has practical, stable, who has their finances in order. And I'm really not getting a good vibe from this reading. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I feel like it's one of those cheaper to keeper relationships. Oh, I'll go back to her. You know, she's got a lot of money right now, or she's always had a lot of money. She'll take care of me. You know, she'll give me what I want. And deep down inside, not all that glitters is gold. So ladies, if this is an ex who's come back, who cheated on you in the past or left you for a third party, and you found out that they were screwing around with someone else, I do want to say, I think that your guidance is ending this cycle, because what shows up and how the universe is showing up is it's time to end the cycle, the world card, and shut down the communications and lines of communications with this person. I'm going to say that this feels like a test. I feel like you need to look at what you're wanting to invest your time, your energy, your effort, and your money into. And I feel like you need to learn the lesson as to why you already went through it. And if you already learned the lesson, then you are not going to be willing to even entertain this situation. And that's really what I'm getting here, you guys. The outcome is the Four of Wands. I want to see why the Four of Wands is here. Yeah, the Four of Wands is death, judgment. Oh my God. Yeah, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups and the Tower. So this person, yeah, I think it's time to just break it down. I think it's just ending. So you've got two scorpionic cards here. The Tower, which is, Pluto, and it is, destroying this foundation and rebuilding. You're going to have to rebuild. And I feel like, in order, and this has a lot to do with people from the past, especially when you've got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is all about past life, past person energy here. And I feel like it's to end the situation. I do want to say that I feel like it's not even just singles. I feel like this is even if it's in a marriage. I feel like there's a marriage here that is ending as well. And I feel like, it goes, yeah, this is a family dynamic that is needing to end. And I do see the justice of the peace. I do see the ending. I feel like you guys have done this in many lifetimes, and I feel like it's just time to be done, period. You really need to look out and ask yourself how you want to who's going to invest in you? You invest in these relationships. Who's investing in you? Spirit, please show me some advice for this reading. Please show me some advice. Okay. Letting go of control issues, I think that this masculine has been controlling you. Maybe he's controlling your thoughts. Maybe you've been pining for him to come back, but he's a cheater. He's lied to you. But it's such an intense relationship, This King of Wands, he's sexy as shit, man. He's really beautiful to look at. But when he's in the reverse position, this is a force to be reckoned with. This guy is got, gaslighting written all over him, and he can do no wrong. And, hey, baby, hey, how are things going? Let me back in. And it's like, ooh, look at how they're looking at him. Like, ugh. Even little girls like, Mom, are you sure you want this back? Like, think about your family. If this person came in and tore up your family, this person's not going to get I'll be honest with you, your family is not going to take too kindly to the situation. And I definitely think that your kids are going to explode if they find out that the two of you guys are getting back together. Okay, so you might want to think about that. Are you really willing to sacrifice your family to have this past life relationship? And the fact that it turned in the reverse, it says you have known each other before. So I feel like just because you guys have known each other before doesn't mean you know each other. And I feel like this is a past life relationship that you are needing to overcome. I feel like that it has had a lot of control over you through many lifetimes. And I feel like this is the opportunity for you to learn how to get it right. Maybe you keep asking yourself, like, why am I not lucky in love? Why am I not able to ground out this relationship? And it's because you're needing to drop these relationships that keep going in circles where this person is taking your finances, taking your money, and wanting you to be, man, you're the sugar mama and sugar daddy, okay? Stop playing that role. Oh, she just wants my money. I've heard that one before. Oh, my God. Need I say more? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask. Not all that glitters is gold. So I really feel like this person is trying to come back in, but their ulterior motive is they want, even if it's not your finances, they just want to steal your time, your energy, your effort, your ideas. They want to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing, but this person is deceptive. This person is lying to you. This person is telling you that they're going to do all these wonderful things, and my nose is going crazy, that they're here to do all these wonderful things, and you guys are going to have this happily ever after. But I'm going to be honest with you. You think that you're getting this celebrations, and oh my God, we're going to get married, yay! And what you're getting is this. So you may want to think about that before you step foot back in this energy, okay? Deception. You guys, I can't make this shit up. Somebody here is wearing a false self mask. This person is putting on this persona that, they've changed and they're a lot more loving. This person is probably an alcoholic, especially with the cups here. I feel like this person could definitely have addiction issues, and they could even be hidden addictions as well, because we are in Scorpio season. This person could also have mental health issues and things like that. I can see that here, especially with the way that they're thinking. I just feel like for some of you, this person could definitely, you could end up in court with this person. For others of you, you could definitely end up pregnant. If you go back to this person, because the universe is like, you already knew, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, now here's a baby. And now you got to deal with this narcissist, because that's what I'm really seeing here is narcissistic tendencies. Now you have a child with a narcissist, and this person isn't going to let you go. He was deceiving you all along. And look, now this little girl's got to go to daddy's house. And it's because you looked back. It's because you already saw the signs and you knew you shouldn't have done it. So you guys, listen, schedule a reading with me if this sounds like your story, because there's a lot of in-depth stuff here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not liking this energy. And I feel like if you go back to the past, you're going to get stuck. So however that means for you, but with everything that's just happened in this year, I don't think that we can handle any more bad luck. So be mindful of that. Otherwise, you know what? There are no mistakes in life. There's only lessons, and we can look at it like that. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you can avoid this situation at all costs, heed my warning. And if you know somebody who's in this situation, please share this video with them. You guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. You guys, don't forget about Saturday, my Halloween special, $9.99 on my Footsteps to Peace page on the Footsteps to Peace page on Facebook. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll chat again tomorrow. Take care.